Now, Donald Trump has become only the third US president to be impeached. The Democrat-controlled House of Representatives last night approved 2 charges, setting up a trial next month in the Senate. But the Senate is dominated by Republicans, so the president is almost certain to remain in office. Mr. Trump denies abusing his power and obstructing Congress and says the process is a witch hunt. Our North America editor John Sopel has more details.
On an historic night, Donald Trump chose to be nowhere near Washington. He's 600 miles north in Battle Creek and never more ready to do battle. As he's taking to the podium in a perfect split-screen moment, the votes are being counted in the House of Representatives that will impeach him.
Article 1 is adopted.
But look at that death stare the Democratic Speaker gives her own members as they started to cheer. Solemnity, not crowing, was the order of the day. Back in Michigan, Donald Trump was given a note about the vote and was ready to unload on the Democrats.
This lawless partisan impeachment is a political suicide march for the Democrat Party. Have you seen my polls in the last 4 weeks?
After last night's vote, the fate of the now impeached president will be decided in the Senate, and a trial that almost certainly won't convict Donald Trump. But when it begins, how many witnesses are called, who, and how long the trial lasts is still hotly contested.
And there was a taste of the battles that lie ahead in the Senate earlier today.
Over the last 12 weeks, House Democrats have conducted the most rushed, least thorough, and most unfair impeachment inquiry in modern history.
Leader McConnell's 30-minute partisan stemwinder contained hardly a single defense of the President of the United States on the merits. Almost none defended President Trump, because they can't.
This afternoon in the Oval Office, a consolation prize, a Democratic congressman who's switching sides. Donald Trump, though, still angry.
Well, I don't feel like I'm being impeached because it's a hoax, it's a setup, it's a horrible thing they did.
The impeachment articles have to be handed to the Senate, but the Democratic Speaker is refusing to do so until she receives assurances about how the trial will be conducted. The partisan gridlock continues. John Sopel, BBC News, Washington.